bursting on the scene as She's a Great Lady and Campbell. A 16th to go, and She's a Great Lady, and John Campbell in complete command of this one, and She's a Great Lady, winning the Cadillac Breeders' Crown in 1:50.4.
Shady Daisy looking for her first Breeders' Crown victory and is pouring it on. The battle is for place. Moffy coming to Sarah Loren Road, down to the wire. Shady Daisy for Ron Pierce wins the Breeders' Crown in 1:53.2. Penny Carmy's right there. Carmel Bella with one final lunge as they hit the wire. Penny Carmy.
My Little Dragon comes a-calling. Hannah Hanover dives inside. Darlin's Delight not firing off a second over trip. It's My Little Dragon and Brian Sears opening up in deep stretch. They lead by 2 lengths. Darlin's Delight is all out back in second, and it's 5 lengths back to the rest. A cut above the rest in the open mare pace. The Breeders' Crown final, her third, My Little Dragon. And she's home in 1:50 and 1/5.
Shore by 5, looking for a huge upset at 50-1. Shore by 5, an extreme velocity. Shore by 5 appeared to get a very tight photo. And just ahead does.
Then she's going for it all. The Campbell legacy is eternal. Eternal Carnation home in 1:50.1. Second was Aquatic Yankee. Third, Walk on the Beach.
They moved ahead stretch. Eternal Damnation. Bunny Lake is already looking back to the outside. Worldly Beauty right there third. 1:23.4. 29.3. A moderate third. Bunny Lake back out for the stretch. And John Campbell has her retaking the lead. Eternal Damnation sprinting with all she's got. Always Cam blocked off at the inside. Eternal Damnation. Bunny Lake. Worldly Beauty. What a champion. A 3-time Breeders' Crown winner. Eternal Damnation is a battling back winner to go down in history in a very elite group. A 3-time crown champion for the world's richest female pacer of all time, and it doesn't get much better than that.
Top of the stretch, it's Sharton with a host of horses behind. Twinkle takes aim in the passing lane. Now Caviar Alley in full gear outside. Sharton starting to feel it. Caviar Alley all out. Sharton digging deep. Sharton's gonna dig in here and get the win here. Sharton, tough on the front end. Said none shall pass for Tim Tetrick.
They arrive at 3/4, 1:23.2. Lady Shadow leads for home. To the inside, Nike, Franco, and Tetrick waits for the passing lane. And to the outside comes Blue Moon Stride and Miller. They've less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Lady Shadow clings to the lead. Down to the inside comes Darlin on the Beach. Darlin on the Beach into the passing lane. And to the outside, here comes Blue Moon Stride. It's a cavalry charge. Here's Pure Country. And Pure Country emerging late to win the Breeders' Crown.
And for the final time tonight, it is a Breeders' Crown Championship final lining up behind the gate. It's the mare's pace. Can Twinbee Joe Fresh cap off her amazing campaign? One more time, we go up to Ken Workington.
Trotting Association and Mark Ford Training Center. And at 2-5, the 5, Twinbee Joe Fresh. Race 11. Field of 10, pacing mares on gate. Here they come. They're off. Kobe's Gigi's out fast. Sylvia Hanover tried to leave on the outside. That's a Grace Hill put in play with Always Be Naughty on the inside. Third, Twinbee Joe Fresh is fourth. Sylvia Hanover right there to the outside. Fifth, the Silver Label in between horses, sixth. And then it's Strong Poison on the rail. That one followed by Beach Cowgirl at the rear of the field with Valar, Doe, Hyris, and the Barn Dogs watching. 2 wide past the opening quarter. It's Kobe's Gigi in front. Momentarily, Grace Hill edging out of the pocket spot. 27-2 opens it up here. Twinbee Joe Fresh stalks them from third. On the inside, Always Be Naughty is fourth. Parked on the outside is Silver Label, just sitting on the outside fifth. Strong Poison, saving ground 6. Sylvia Hanover caught behind the stalling. Cover. Then it's Beach Cowgirl on the rail with Villar Dohyrus on the outside. DeBarn Dogs watching. Still trails at the half. And Twinbee, Joe Fresh, and Dexter Dunn, they make their move to the front off a half of 54 and 3. Twinbee, Joe Fresh right there and climbing over the helmet. Momentarily to the outside was Grace Hill. Here comes Silver Label, fresh and hot now third, now second and challenging. Twinbee Joe Fresh has company. Twinbee Joe Fresh, Silver Label on the outside to pour it on. Grace Hill is right there third as they pass 3/4. And Always Be Naughty is lurking second over. Kobe's Gigi was shuffled to fifth on the inside. Sylvia Hanover is third over and fans out. 3/4, 1:21 and 4. Twinbee Joe Fresh accelerates. Twinbee Joe Fresh, a powerhouse, left them in the dust here. On the far outside, Sylvia Hanover. Twinbee Joe Fresh locks it down in the Breeders' Crown and a record 6 crowns for Dexter Dunn. Twinbee Joe Fresh dominates over Kobe's Gigi. Then it was Silver on the outside. Sylvia Hanover third. 1:49 flat. Twinbee Joe Fresh. Wow!